Law of inertia. The property of an object that tends to maintain the state of rest or state of uniform motion is known as inertia or law of inertia. Newton's first law is also known as law of inertia. Dear student, Newton says that when you set anything in motion, it will never come to rest position if you ignore some forces. So that property, that a body will never come to its rest position or will never come to its motion, that is known as the law of inertia. Let us study example of law of inertia. There are many examples of law of inertia, but I have two examples here. For example, drivers need to wear seat belts when driving because of the effect of inertia. With the seat belt, if the driver suddenly apply his brakes, he will continue to move forward due to inertia and crashes into the screen. With the seat belt on, the driver will be prevented by the seat belt from crashing into the windscreen. So what does it mean? It means, dear student, when the driver start the car, he is at rest. When he start the car, his body is at rest and his body will will fall backward, right? Why it fall backward? Because his body is at rest. When the car starts, the car is in motion and the body of the driver wants to maintain his rest position, therefore he fall backward. After some time, when he apply the brakes, right, now the car is in motion. When he applies the brakes, his body will fall forward. Why forward? Because his body is in motion. When the car come to rest, but his body is in motion, his body wants to maintain his motion position, therefore the body of the driver fall in forward direction. This property, that fall forward and fall backward, that is known as law of inertia. A second is when a bus starts moving suddenly, the passenger standing in it would fall backward. Why? Because the body of the passenger are at rest. When the bus start, the bus is in motion. When the bus wants to start its motion, so the passenger are at rest. The passenger want to maintain its rest position, therefore the passenger falling backward. The reason is that the lower part of the body of the passengers are in firm contact with the floor of the bus, is carried forward by the motion of the bus, but the upper free part of the body of the passenger fall backward. Conversely, if a moving bus suddenly stops, the passenger falls forward. These two are the examples of the law of inertia, which is the Newton's first law of motion.